Minions of the Zoo. In space! Tonight's episode, The Dilithium Crisis.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Minions of the Zoo in space. I'm your keeper for tonight, Tyr Alexander. I'm here with traveling exhibits, Mitch Nemo, the Batman, Critical Thinker Guild, and Willie Forge. Oh shit! I did not unmute you guys. My motherfucking bad. God damn it! Let's do this shit again.
Do all that again?
Yes.
Get good, scrub.
Right, that's it. I'm going home.
That's it. Turn the stream off. We're all done.
That's it. One more of those and pow to the moon.
Zip, bam, pow.
All right.
Straight to the moon, Alice. Well, say hi now.
Hi, I'm gonna mute so you don't have to listen to me cough all night.
Craven.
What?
I'm here.
All right. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm a professional, and sometimes I fuck up.
He's a professional idiot.
Shut up.
It's okay. Sometimes Tyr forgets to breathe.
Thank you, Howard. Totally forgot about
That's because people keep putting pillows over his face.
that. All right. Before we begin, I would like to say we lost Tony Todd not too long ago. One of the greatest actors around time. If you are a fan of
He's a
Star
totally
Trek.
underrated actor.
Oh
Totally
yes,
underrated actor.
most
Is
definitely.
it the one who played the adult Gunter Kinte?
No, that was James Amos.
He
So
played.
if you need a guy that has the best demonic voice of all time, you need
will
Tony
put this
Todd.
He was Kern.
Played Candyman.
Yeah, he was Candyman,
Yeah.
and he played Kern.
Yeah, and he also
the
played
Candyman.
the Admiral in Star
Oh.
Trek Prelude to
Astronaut,
He
Axonaut.
played
yeah.
the Candyman. He played Venom in one of the Spider-Man games.
I believe that
He was
was
the voice-
Web of Shadows.
Yeah, but I believe
He
Venom
was
won.
the voice for Zoom in the Flash CW series.
Wow, he's fallen on hard times, eh?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
apparently he was Canadian.
Can't lock up the darkness. That guy.
Yeah, he was also. I think they underutilized him in Tales from the Hood 3. I really think he should have been the devil in that.
You know, I wish James Earl Jones was still alive because he had a sense of humor,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And
too.
I would have had him help me redub the entirety of Star Trek: The Next Generation. He'd be reading for Counselor Troy. Would make a character more interesting.
It would. It would make her creepy too. All right. Let's hop into some TFOs and
Yay, TFOs!
wait a minute. Oh, the red alert. I totally forgot. I was thoroughly checked out from this event that I did not give two shits about it. That
Which
now
one was that?
the
I have been
Halloween one.
writing talking. I've been writing talking points for my stream.
What's your stream about?
The last one I did, I was with Sparky, and we were just talking about a whole bunch of shit about the fucking election and the fallout and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You mean Aircraft Sparky?
Sparky Tech Corner.
Oh, Sparky Tech Corner. Yeah, I know him as well. I know 2 Sparkies.
He's another Oklahoman like me.
That's his fault.
so
He's
you
another
and tried.
Oklahoman like me.
It must be annoying not living in a state with the longest name.
Mississippi.
No. Oh, Oklahoma.
Oh, I get it.
That's okay. I've been
That's a
talking
dad joke
writing
about my
points.
state.
I've been talking writing points for my stream, so I get you.
His stream, he watched paint dry.
That is the next one, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got
Kind
2,
water
3,
based
4,
or
5,
acrylic?
6.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. I've got about 11 talking points so far.
I go in
So
blind.
that's fun.
What about the talking point that states that lead-based paint must be used in children's schools?
Well,
We're
some
We're
of the
already
people
already down in education, so
Yeah.
some of the people that I've been seeing online definitely grew up. You know, they had cribs with the lead paint. That's for sure.
Well, you
like
didn't
the
join
women
us?
that are shaving their heads.
That's one of them. Yeah.
AOC definitely ate lead paint chips.
Yes, she
I
did.
was watching Sugar Tit's latest one, and one of the gals on there basically like, if you're a white man, say I'm looking to buy a Glock, and if you're white, basically boiled down to, if you're a white man, I see you walking at night, I will straight up murder you.
Yes, because that's the human thing to do. That's what good, decent human beings do.
What
Have
about
you ever
the
thought
one,
Frankie
Well,
was
that's
a
a
bad
good
guy?
talking point.
what about all these lefty women who are on about poisoning any man they think voted for Trump?
What about that
I
4B
I
shit?
think they were talking about poisoning more than just men that voted for Trump.
I've been
Many general.
cataloging and showing receipts of all the threats being done on platforms like Facebook and Instagram.
No,
And
functional.
reporting and you know, as expected, nothing's happening to them. But
Because they're on the right side of
if you
history.
call one of them a bitch, you get deleted off the platform.
Yeah.
Because they're on. You don't understand, functional. They're on the right side of history. They're more moral than we are.
I don't call them that. I call them tragic, unlovable monsters who will never have families or children.
I'm a proud shitlord. I don't give two shits about being on the right side of anything.
There is no such thing as the right side of history. There is only history.
Yes.
Oh come on! I
History
never
is written by the winner.
Yeah, shut
never
up, Kamala.
received the prompt to join the thing.
Yeah, shut up,
Oh, you
Kamala.
never did? Well, hopefully when we come back, because it's just a red alert.
Yeah, Tyr's awful like that.
I'm not awful. It's not that I could just sit
Yes,
in the
yes,
prompt.
you are awful. Embrace your awfulness.
I'm not awful. I'm a moral human being. I hate all the things the
Roll
left
up
hates.
both counts. White boy.
Is this the event?
No, it's just a random
Okay. random
red alert.
info.
Yeah.
No, it's just a random
yeah,
red alert.
we
It's not much.
need to go.
Oh.
We need to see the horizon before we can do the event.
Yeah, I haven't done the red alert yet because
No, no, like,
You're not an awful. You're just highly opinionated.
you
You're
know,
not at least you're not going around killing people. You're threatening to kill people. So.
No,
no,
that's too
the
much
thing.
fucking work. I'm lazy.
he
Tate
has not yet begun to opinion.
Tate wouldn't threaten to kill
Yeah.
anybody. He'd do it when he least expected.
And I've
Night's
tracked
still young.
at least 6 grannies who have fully admitted that they voted under their dead name and their new name.
Oh no, fuck no.
Fucked up.
So now it seems that there's a trend that these Looney Tunes are violating federal law, and you know I again
They should have been
collected
jumped. They
receipts,
could go to jail for that.
collected receipts, gave all the information I had, sent it to the FBI. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not expecting to hear back from it, but don't be surprised if in I don't know a week, maybe 2 weeks, news commentators start commenting on this and saying, "Yep, this happened." I'll be like, you'll look at the screen, you'll be like, "God damn it!" right.
Did you not see
Voter
that video of that
IDs.
guy? I mean, it was a joke fucking video, right? But he's fake crying, right? About Trump getting in, and that means his mother-in-law, who's an
Yeah.
illegal, did.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh, she's gonna get to the party. She lives here. There's no dog. Don't worry about it.
Green door.
She's at this house. The door is always open.
Yeah, the lock's broken.
I see why you didn't. Well, you didn't join our team.
Join the team.
No, you're not. It doesn't show you on the team.
You're not on the team.
I joined the team.
Right.
I accepted, but I didn't get the.
No,
Yeah,
well,
He doesn't want to be on the team.
No, he doesn't.
You do not like the team?
Then we will send you to the
Hey,
Russian
Julio,
front.
he does not want to be on the team.
How dare him?
We are going to send him to the Russian front. Chekhov, stop grinning.
See if I get prompted this time.
Hey,
Alright.
can you imagine? Isn't it what if for you?
KKK has opened
what
its
if-
doors to Hispanics, Jews,
hey,
blacks, and
here's what-
gays.
Here's one for you. A what if for you, right? A real world what if. What if, right? And Gene Roddenberry somehow managed to get this past the studio execs and everything.
Wait a minute, Batman. Why the
Well-
hell you in Beta Quadrant?
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, just imagine. What if, right? Kirk
Alright.
was played by Sidney Poitier.
That'd be an interesting portrayal.
No, think about it. Back in the 60s, in the original series, Sidney Poitier is Captain Kirk.
Okay.
I think, yeah, Martin Luther King wouldn't have just allowed his children to watch Star Trek. He would have insisted on it.
Yeah. Huh.
Did you guys see this little nugget that I just sent you, Tyr?
Hold on. I gotta tab out really quickly.
Okay, you're fine.
What'd you send?
Discord into memes.
While you're looking for that. And
Wow.
a bunch of feminists doxed Nick Fuentes because he said he was quoting a feminist, mind you, who said, "Your body, my choice."
Yeah.
Mhm.
And two girls showed up to his house. He
That's
opened the
fucked
door,
up.
pepper sprayed them, and kicked them down the stairs.
I'm not a fan of him. I hope that I'm
Neither
not
am I.
big
I
fan
think he's a piece of
Fuentes.
shit, but that was
I
awesome.
think he's a piece of shit. Yeah.
Alright,
If all they
y'all
did
are
was
weird as
knock on his
fuck.
door, that was actually a unjustified assault by him. Now, if they did more than
No,
knock
it's
on
not,
his
because
door,
he very well knew he was being doxxed. He was being sent threatening messages, and people, strange people who fit the description of the people who've been doxing him and threatening him, show up to his door. I'm sorry, that's reasonable defense.
You know what would have been
Yeah.
even funnier? If it turned out that these were two innocent women who just moved into his apartment
No,
building.
they bragged about it. Batman,
No,
they
I'm-
bragged about it, and they called the cops.
No, you didn't
and the
hear what
cops
I
said
just
you were
said.
trespassing
You
with
didn't hear what I
intent.
said.
Oh,
I
okay.
said, wouldn't it have been funny if these would have actually been two innocent women, who just moved into his apartment building that just happened to resemble the woman who'd been saved.
Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions.
I think it would have been funny.
Alright, so I'll put the meme.
But
Hold on. I'll put the with Critical Thinker Guild sent me or sent us in the memes, and that's fucked up.
the meme's not Des Moines.
The memes.
Des Moines,
The
Oh.
meme
means of
machine.
production.
Hopefully it'll pop.
Oh.
There it is. It popped up. That's fucked up.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
what
it
this
is.
popped
It's been
up.
happening all over.
And yes, this
There's
is the
this,
tolerant side. Oh, sorry, not that overlay. Where is it? There it
There's
is.
this. There's a whole bunch of videos going around of people that are like. There's this one 40-year-old gay man who who recently lost his job, saying that if he doesn't care that if you're a long life friend of his, or if you work for him, or if you work with him, or anything else, he helps that you jump off a bridge because you voted for Trump.
Again, these people are fucking deranged. Like,
You
they are.
get your arguments from me there.
like who in the fuck would accept any of that type of shit? Like, you guys have acted like he's going to put, like, this is a second, like, the end of the world is nigh and you have to kill everybody that hates you. Like, this is insane.
They're acting like the Trump election result is the second coming of Satan.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah, let's face it. If there was a second coming of Satan, they'd be happy. Satan's a very charismatic guy.
And Satan,
Even
and they
Satan
like
wouldn't
Satan.
touch some of these people.
They're
Did
degenerates.
you see the Babylon
yes,
B one a short while back? That was basically Satan trying to get the leftists to back down on their evil.
Like,
Overt,
like, hey,
they're
calm down.
overt evil.
cut down that rhetoric. I do not endorse you guys. Calm it down.
No, it's like you got to be more subtle about this. You know, stop being so overtly evil.
Here's a good question for you guys. If Satan is evil, why does he punish people?
Actually, yes, he does.
All right, so this is my personal
Uh-huh.
belief. I believe that Satan has the shit job.
Well, put it this way: God didn't give the angels free will, right?
Mm-hmm.
Satan is a fallen angel. The only way he could have rebelled against God is if God told him to.
He's the fall guy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't work because if God told him to, it wouldn't be rebellion.
Like I said, I think he has the shit job.
Religious argument.
This isn't a religious argument. We're all in agreement.
No, I just said personally, I think he just had the shit job. Like, all right, well, you know, I can't trust this to somebody else. I need somebody I know that's going to get the job done. Sorry, dude, you're up. You know, you don't send your star player out there to block a fuck up. You know, you're not going to send your star player out to block a fuck up. You know, someone that's not going to perform.
Right.
I wouldn't.
If I wanted to be believable, I would.
True. Again, I don't think he's rebellious. What the hell?
What happened?
The damn thing hit with a that energy shield thing they got.
Oh.
Hold on, I need to go get my fan real quick. It is ridiculously hot in here.
I had the for going in a fan on me.
Wait a minute. Assassin of the Grey says, hear about the nut job who destroyed his entire family in Minnesota over Donald Trump getting elected because Project 2025.
Because of Donald Trump.
Press exit
That's
out on that.
bullshit made up by the fucking woke right. They're so fucking
You mean
retarded.
woke left?
The guy's been suffering a lot of mental decline over
I think you mean the woke
years.
left.
No, woke right. That's a
God
thing.
damn it.
They're the idiots who act just like leftists and
Yeah.
lie and do all that shit. And because he hadn't done anything, the police wouldn't act. But his family, his friends, all were
Holy shit! There we go.
very cognizant that he had been having a very severe decline over the years, like severe over years. So you know, but they couldn't do anything about it, and it's such a tragic story that it makes me so mad when fucking I think it's Insane Cope or something like first made up that story, and it just makes me so mad because
Wait, what Cope?
Insane Cope or something.
This is
one
not-
of those right Twitter accounts that do all sorts of propaganda. I mean, don't get me wrong. They also do spread the right information, but they are so quick and so willing to put out the propaganda. And even though you had thousands of people saying, "No, you're wrong," they still doubled down and didn't correct themselves.
I
Wait a
got
minute.
into an argument with somebody.
Hold on.
What?
Assassin the Grey said there is no woke right. That's like saying a rhino is a Republican.
Buddy. Keep deluding yourself. Keep acting like a leftist.
Again,
You do it all the time when you have your little emotional outburst, Sonny Jim.
I'm not saying there is or if there isn't, but your reaction is just like the left trying to shut down an argument.
I'm just saying, like, there are fuck ups on both sides of the aisle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And the reason why the far leftists don't look like the far rightists is because, you know, difference in ideology.
There's nothing woke about them. It's just so easy to say the word woke right, and they get so triggered, just like the leftists. They lie.
Because no one wants to be called woke nowadays. Yeah, I get it.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's all triggered.
I think I call this an ideology war.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean, the thing about like MAGA as a movement is that it encompassed so many different ideologies, but there was at least some overlap there, right? Like at its core, these different
America first.
Disaffected liberals, Republicans, a lot of what do you call them, centrists? These kinds of people. They came together because they basically believe in the strength and power and greatness that could be America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, they basically all agree on, hey, we should take care of our citizens, look after our vets, and not try to fuck around with starting new wars and all this shit. Like, but it's how did Harry put it? It's how they want to get to those objectives might differ. And you know, that's what Trump was really good at doing. He's like a great unifier to just bring these types of people together, and it
Oh my
It's
God.
funny that the stuff that Trump was talking about, most of the stuff that he was talking about was that the liberals and the Democrats were wanting 30 years ago.
You realise that Donald Trump is actually Anakin Skywalker?
Well, again, like you said, he's a 90s leftist, a 90s liberal. The Overton window has shifted so far to one side that his position is now the right.
Yeah, that's what I am. That's a classical liberal, basically.
That's what I used to
and that's
be.
why, you know, people look at me, they know I'm, you know, a liberal, and they go, like, you love Trump like that much? I'm like, yeah.
I'm a
He basically
traditionalist.
wants to do all the things I would love to see happen.
I'm a
The left has
traditionalist.
gone
I
so
don't think
far
we should be
that they're
fucking shit up.
basically fascists now.
Yeah, but they don't see it. Like, you can go so
Oh,
far
no,
left
they
that you
don't.
loop round. You can do that.
No, they're not fascists. They're Marxists.
Marxist, yeah.
Oh,
But again, Batman, there's a lot of
Communist.
overlap in the tactics that
Yes,
both
there
sides
is.
use. So there is that confusion. So I understand it.
How about
It would
Batman?
be,
I got
it
one
would
better.
be nice
to
Just call them
enforce
communists.
the laws that say communists are illegal in the United States, because those laws do exist. Just say
I know.
Right?
it. It would be so great
So
if like just started rounding up communists and be like, "You're
But you
a
have a
commie, right?
communist party in the United States.
Hassan
don't you?
Piker, you're a communist, right? You've been spouting communist ideals for the last 10 years.
Bring
Okay,
back the
get in the
McCarthy trials.
Get on the fucking
Oh
bus.
Christ,
Go into
no, because
Gulag.
that would mean they
It
would be
depends.
bringing Beatles back.
What do you say?
People
You'd be
ask
bringing
the
the Beatles
questions.
back.
Again, bring back McCarthy trials. We need 'em.
Yeah, but you do that, you bring back the Beatles, don't you?
When you act great again.
Ha!
So,
Yo, Fred.
there was this argument that I had earlier, and it was about tariffs. This guy didn't understand what a tariff was. He pretty much tried to equate that a tariff was the exact same thing as a sales tax.
No,
And
yeah.
he's kind of right in a sense, but a tariff is just a tax for the government of a
Oh,
country.
I
to have.
thought you said a terrorist.
Oh no, not a terrorist. A tariff.
So in the short term, yes, they will increase costs, but in the long term, it will hopefully inspire business to
Well,
get
see,
out
the problem is,
Be more
hold
local.
on, hold on. Get out of certain countries like China, like India, that literally have slaves. And so what it would do is, again, long run, it might not, you know, light the fires that some people are kind of deluded in thinking that Trump's going to bring back all the manufacturing to America. No. Some will.
But
start.
Some will go to other countries, like
Yeah.
maybe European countries, maybe even with our big trading partners like me and Batman, Canadians and Brits, and it will bring it will make all these Western nations stronger and improve everybody's economies 8, 10 years down the road.
I am strongly in favour of creating the League of English-Speaking Nations.
Yes.
It's already kind of happened.
Well, Batman, I actually, I had an idea that I talked about once, is that we should have a trading group, kind of like NAFTA.
Oh no, JFK would be shot today. Well, wait.
Oh God, the Anglo-American Empire.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me read.
AE?
Wait a minute, I'm gonna read Assassin's Creed.
Empire.
Hold on.
It would be great. Oh no, this would be great. The Anglo-American Empire, right? And you know what the flag would be?
What?
It would be. It would have a planet in the center, right, with a sword driven down through it.
Yes!
Oh God, we're the turn
Now
empire
we can
now.
bring back the Roman salute with the left.
Yeah.
Oh. And we can
Where
have
our
an
badges on the
emperor.
right. Yeah, where our badges
we
on the
could
right side of
subjugate-
our chest.
We could subjugate the Vulcans and the Andorians and the Tellarites and the Romulans.
Actually, the
Klingons.
Vulcans weren't actually subjugated in the original series. They were equal partners.
Who was?
The Vulcans.
No. They could
In the
earn.
series, they were.
No, they could earn rank and commissions, but they could only get so high. They were still considered inferior by humans. Humans were literally human supremacists.
All right,
Yeah,
hold on a second. I want to read these chats. Batman, I want to read these chats. I want to read these chats really quick. All right, so Assassin's Creed said grifters like Catboy Fuentes. Yes, Catboy Mexican should be arrested for assaulting those women. No, Donald Trump is an 80s Democrat. He believes in good business decisions on behalf of America with the ideology dictated to American value. JFK would never be allowed into the DNC today. So
That's
basically
as far as
Reagan.
I know, he'd be shot. Doing the hoopsie doodle, did I say that?
That's not what your country can do for
They
you.
literally killed JFK, and then they literally tried to kill Trump. So I mean, there's a lot of overlap there. You're damn right about that.
I've said this before. I'll say it
fuck
again. Trump should move to the UK, right, and become our king. That means his youngest son, would be Prince Baron, and we'd have to fight Flash Gordon.
Yes. Flash. Savior of the universe.
Not if I've got anything to do with it. Wah.
Flash. He's here for every one of us.
Flash. Does my bum look big in this?
Just a man.
You know, it's not the clothes that make your butt look fat, it's the fat of your butt that makes your butt look fat.
Oh God, when I was 18, my current girlfriend was taking me around all these clothing stores on Saturday, right? And I was getting mightily sick of it.
Hashtag resisting Ming the Merciless.
Well, we were in this clothing store, and she
This chat's bigger and bigger.
She says, "Hey, does this dress make me look fat?" Yes, pet. It makes you look like a land wheel. You should have seen the look I got.
Hey,
I
are
didn't
you
get
from
any
the
that
UK
night.
or Australian?
I don't believe you just said that.
Or
I sound
Wales.
like Australian.
Okay, well, I've heard accents like 2 different times from people, and I've heard an Australian accent sound very similar to a UK accent. I've heard a
He's
UK
Welsh.
accent.
He's
very
also
similar.
already said, he also said not even 5 minutes ago that Trump should go to the UK where he's at.
Yeah.
Exactly my point.
Yeah, he's Welsh.
I sound.
Okay, so he's
You're
Welsh.
the only American in all my years of being on the internet who's mistaken me for an Australian. Usually I get mistaken for a Scotsman.
Okay.
That's just
I've
as
worked
bad.
with an Australian. I've worked with 2 Australians, and they sound very fucking similar.
Do we
have you
feel it?
seen
Yeah.
her Tyribot? Tari sounds something totally different than Batman.
I mean, if you know Samael, otherwise known as the Freedom Frog, you know, he's a Frenchman that sounds English.
Well,
Freaking frog lovers.
I wasn't meaning it to be
hilarious.
disrespectful, by the way. I was just asking.
You weren't being disrespectful at all.
Oh, I was being disrespectful.
So was I.
Oh my
Man,
God.
if you're being
disrespectful.
Fair enough.
It's just because we're trying to cope with the fact that we don't have a Trump of our own yet. and our countries are slowly decaying into
Well, you
Yeah, I mean,
care.
Canada has Starmer and the UK has Starmer 2.0.
No, Canada has
Canada's
Emperor
got-
Justin of House Castro the first.
Yeah,
First of his name.
Canada's got Justin Castro, and we've got Justin Castro 2.0.
Man, those two should fucking end the universe.
Damn.
If they touch, the antimatter explosion would be terrifying.
Yeah, we'd all be dead.
Yeah.
The level of suck.
All you have to do is take a look, like the shit that's been happening in the UK with all the riots and all the sand niggers fucking shit up for everyone.
Oh, hey, you know we're on the memes, so.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
you
I say this shit all the
can't-
time. I'll try to. But the SNs who are here in Canada just started monkeying around, and they're hopefully soon are about to find out. But you never know when Justine Castro is in charge, so he might be actually telling the cities to stand down. And Hamas, the Hamas people here set up a memorial for next week or something, and a bunch of people, myself included, wrote the mayor of the city, citing the I want to maybe be precise with this. We have a very specific about the Anti-Terrorism Act of 2017 here in Canada. So basically, anything you do that supports terrorism is a federal crime here. So if you promote terrorism, if you promote terrorist groups, yeah, of course. I mean, that was sensible legislation. And so the mayor said, "Oh well, we're not going to interfere with their freedom of expression," and you could just hear the collective, "What the fuck" of my city going, no, excuse me, the Anti-Terrorism Act of 2017 states blah 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 blah, and like just listing it off, like her entire Twitter blew up with this shit. And we're saying, and I basically ended my thing off with saying, yeah, please do let the terrorists do this, because you'll probably be seeing the inside of a courtroom real soon if you don't do anything to curtail this, because that's just no.
Oh, they were trying
and the cherry on their sand shit Sunday was they co-opted the poppy, and lest we forget, for their fucking flyers.
Yep, they tried to do that over here as well.
Look,
go down, but they did try and cause noise during the 2-minute silence on Sunday.
I want to say this about the sand ends. Look, I will never support anyone that kills babies. Never give my support.
Or rapes women to death.
Oh, and quick interjection. You know I'm part Sandan, right?
Man.
Just throwing that out there. I am part. Well, I'm just saying for everybody. So that's why it comes out so because I look at some of my cousins, let's say distant cousins who some way down the line they decided that they'd rather fuck each other. Anyway, they're all inbreed fucking.
You remember that actor Omar Sharif?
Yeah.
He was
have you met me?
Yeah. And he hated Arabs for the exact same reason that a lot of people in the West do.
Yeah, exactly. The westernized Arabs like really fucking hate the Spandens. It's like the Chris Rock joke. Love me some black people, man. Love me some black people. But I
hate niggas. I hate them too. Don't get me wrong.
Because it's a clear and decisive delineation that has nothing to do with your skin color. Ultimately,
behavior,
how you act.
It's an old Chris Rock. It's an old Chris Rock joke. It's behavior.
You know the funny thing is where this black culture comes from.
Northern Irish.
It's a culture of the Deep South,
which was at the time Irish.
Yeah, which was settled by the Irish.
Welsh. Irish, Scottish, and Welsh.
No one gives a damn about the Welsh. Stop trying to infect our history with the Welsh. We don't like them.
Nobody likes the Welsh.
Not even the Welsh.
Even the Welsh.
Because they can. they can't spell a single word without including every letter in the alphabet at least 3 times.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 3, so
No, 13.
the
They can speak English perfectly, but you go to a shop in Wales and they hear you speaking in English and they start speaking Welsh.
here's the thing with
You think
what
they're
you were
French.
saying though. Anybody who knows anything about Canada knows they don't actually have free speech protection. So
Which is
No,
horrifying.
it's
We do. Or we used to.
we have freedom of expression, which is cleverly worded to basically mean, yeah, you can say and do whatever, you know, things as long as you're not hurting anybody, or we have a problem.
So tell me if this was a thing.
That is the underpinning that basically defines free speech. No, the government cannot interfere with what you say.
All right. So tell me if this was a thing. You were in. This was a while back. So.
Hold on.
Being...
Wait, critical. I gotta say this. First off, Assassin Grey goes, dude, language. This is not your channel. Get suspended, and then he goes, sheep, especially don't like the Welsh.
well, sheep also don't like New Zealanders, so.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who disrespect another person's culture and the Dutch.
And I Assassin, like I do, like I want to, you know, apologize to. That should not have been said. I'm sitting here looking at Discord, and usually when we do show on Minions, I'm looking at StreamYards, so my brain was sort of disconnected, and I do say spicy things, but I tend to wait until the end of the show.
When they're not looking.
Yeah, you're entirely right on that point.
You know, I actually wish that my online identity was Mork, because then you could have called the show Mork and Minions.
Mork and Minions.
Oh, Rotten, you saw the Homan video I posted?
I believe so, yeah.
What video?
That guy's such a treasure. Oh my god. Him talking about deportations and now he's the border czar and everything. Like it's just a small like 3-minute video, 4-minute video, basically about all of his. Yeah, Tom Homan about saying, you know, all the clips of the last little while of him saying, yeah, deport families together. What? Okay. What? Like I don't like you're not making any sense to me. You're telling me like what this is supposed to be, you know, just the way he looks at people.
My way of looking at it is, if you don't like the country you're in, you don't want to support that country, you don't want that country's culture to survive, you shouldn't be in that country. You should go.
Well, alright, so I was listening to Vivek going through it early. Like, once you start cutting off some of the welfare and the free shit they're getting, most of them are self-deport. They'll go somewhere else. They'll leave on their own.
You hope so, yeah.
I think if you come to like the UK legally, you shouldn't be getting any benefits for at least, let's say, 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until you paid in for at least 2 years. If you're here illegally, you shouldn't be getting anything. You should have a tent until your case is met, and you can be deported.
Bad Dog says, to every service member, thank you for your service. You did your job. Fuck it. Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that in my ear?
I think that once he takes office, so after the 10th, he should
the 20th.
say 20th. Sorry. He should simply say, this is a message to all of you who are here illegally. You have 7 days to leave the country. We don't care how, we don't care why. We will even give you some assistance in that matter. However,
catapults
after
are
that
cheap.
7 days, and we, air quotes, release the dogs, and we find you, we will put you on a list, we will throw you out by force, and if you ever step foot on American soil again, you will be thrown in jail without trial, without additional trial, and we'll throw away the key kind of length, And
functional.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna find that many catapults? Like, you come on now.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
those giant eagles.
Already said he wants to denaturalize people like Mehdi Assad, which I'm like, holy shit, that just gave me a 12-foot erection.
Hey, wouldn't it be funny if he said that, and as soon as he said that, you heard that the Obamas were packing to move to France, see?
Yeah, because
who cares? Fuck the French. Let them have the communists.
I can't wait for that Epstein list to come out. I can't wait for the D list.
I will give the French a little bit of credit. They have been shoveling shit on the doorsteps of their politicians.
Well, that's
incredible.
Yeah, but let's face it, any one of them that got
protest.
Any one of them that got into power themselves would be doing the same as their politicians.
Is Macron still the president of France? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Macron, yeah.
Macron the midget, yes.
Macron with his true wife.
Yeah,
That's
she
a
is
man, baby.
That's a man, baby.
Yeah, well, let's face it, Macron isn't.
Ouch!
Ouch. Tyr, I'm pretty sure that if we tapped the resources of all those Amish voters in Pennsylvania, they could probably put together somewhere between 100 and 1,000 trebuchets between now and the 20th.
They probably could.
They'd have them out within a week, man.
It was incredible to have them come out and vote.
Yeah.
I think historically the most that ever came out to vote was like 300 and something.
Yeah, but
they achieved over 80,000.
That's because the Democrats ruined their livelihoods.
Yeah, yes. It was over-regulation. Covered it a bit on Saturday.
Yeah.
And they were forcing their
letting them basically live their own lives in their own communities and saying, oh well, and basically, I don't want to get too far into the weeds, but about half of the Amish farmers were put out of farming at the barrel of a gun, basically. So
yeah,
pretty much.
Imagine how bad you have to be to get the majority of the Amish, who historically stay completely out of politics, to register, show up, and vote against you.
Again, she was a shit candidate. Alright, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I say this not because I'm a sexist, but because I'm a realist. America can never have a female president. It can't. We deal with too many patriarchal civilizations that would see a female leader as a sign of fucking weakness.
Oh, not just Europeans.
Yes.
Or a sign of disrespect.
Yeah, you don't name the one time Kamala Harris went to Saudi Arabia or one of the Muslim countries. She would never go there because they wouldn't fucking listen to her.
I guarantee when we have a woman president, she will be Republican.
The Republicans are the only ones that'll put up a woman president who's anywhere close to
I think we
viable, capable, and likable.
Look, honestly,
physiological effects of political office on the human body is it greatly increases the production of testosterone.
Again,
so she might start off as a woman president, but
and she become a man.
She's probably a man.
But think about it, I honestly believe we would have an Asian president, an Indian president, a gay president before we have a female president.
As long as everybody was born in America, it should be fine.
We've already had a gay president.
We already got a gay president? I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh, I get it. No, I wouldn't mind a female president like in the far future as long as she knew what she was doing and didn't use it as a means for being powerful, as long as she already was. If that makes any sense?
That's one of the many things
like she was capable, but not saying, I'm a woman, therefore vote for me kind of thing.
I have vagina, therefore vote for me. Exactly.
All right,
we've never had a viable, we've never had a female candidate for president that had any chance of winning
Mm-hmm.
that had that mindset. They've all been vote for me because woman.
Wait
Yeah,
a
that's
minute.
one of the
like
Hold-
Hillary
again,
Clinton.
Jill Stein was that way.
Wait a minute, guys. I want to read some of these super chats for the
trying
guys.
to get something out of us.
All right. Fun fact: birthright citizenship being conferred to a legal immigrant offspring was out of laziness of the Social Security office, who not wanting to file records of foreign birth paperwork in the 1950s. I refuse to believe that Sam is worse than a German or a Belgian. He is may the Queen forgive this American, a Frenchman. You know you done screwed up bigly when the Amish make angry. You make the Amish angry with you. It's going to war. The Amish. The Democrats. The Democrats running Pennsylvania should not be messing with Amish farmers. What line? What a line to walk in on. Had camel toe heels up, pull my hairy ass, gone to Saudi Arabia or any hijab country, her sole focus would be how much money and weapons can we give you if you like us. So you like us. Yes, she would not be there to negotiate. She would be there to suck cock and go home.
That's one of the many things I was trying. One of the things I was trying to get out about female politicians. We have a female fucking Chancellor of the Exchequer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what the most important thing to her is? It's not doing her job. It's not delivering an efficient budget. It's the fact that she's the first female Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Also,
what
Mexico
hell of a lot of
just had their first female president too.
And didn't they like swap presidents like 20 minutes later? Like she was like third down the line.
We don't have a lot of time, so I'll make this
I thought
a large
work, but they might have. I don't know. I don't really.
No, like I could have swore like they had an election. The president was killed like by the cartels, and then she kind of
Oh no, her. It was before the election, and her competition. A couple of them got killed by the cartels. Yeah, and then she was.
Who the hell's raping their microphone?
No, it's Rodden is currently in the gym.
Sorry about that. I meant to mute and forgot to.
Oh yes, and I hate the USS Eggless Omelette. He's got the chip that I want, and he's messed it up.
I hate the USS Forest Green. Oh wait, but that's
Here, have you ever played a game called Warframe?
no.
I've seen it. I'm not interested in it.
I've played it for like 20 minutes and like, it's not for me.
Yeah,
I figured it because I figured you'd like it because it's more of a space-oriented game.
Honestly, I dislike doing the ground missions. I'd rather be in the starship doing shit.
They're on an intercept.
One of the games.
Well, they have that now.
One of the games I like to play is Elite Dangerous.
I played that and it annoys me to no end.
Why?
Because it's persistent online and that fucking fucks me. I don't wanna deal with people.
You can play it by yourself.
Yeah, but it's persistent online.
That's not enough.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
I played EVE Online. I played that 100 years ago.
Hey, Star Trek
okay.
Online. That's online all the time.
Well,
Consistently.
Parts are ready.
I like that. It's not alright. So when I first played that game, right, I'm flying out of nowhere and I get interdicted. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck just happened because the game doesn't explain to you what the fuck just happened.
You need your handheld.
The parts are ready.
Yes. And my belly rubbed, you know.
Yeah, I can hold your hand. I'm not going to rub your belly.
Oh.
I'm sorry, you're just not my type.
Damn.
Anyone who goes for belly rubs is getting teeth and claws.
Yeah, it's not just because you're male, Tyr.
Because I'm black.
No, you're white. Tell the truth. It's not just because yeah.
I'm a Yank.
Tyr just goes,
Oh.
it's because I'm black.
It's
I
because
Nixie
you're
is black.
dead.
He loves belly.
You're an actual bona fide member of the living dead.
Look. Okay, look. As a lich,
He had no body to go with.
I'm sorry, but I'm a living supremacist.
so that's how it is.
Yep.
Unlive Maddox too.
Signals on sensors. Get ready.
Wait, does Tyr have a phylactery?
Yes.
No, it's just the way he walked.
Well, he was going to have one, but Kefki's got his bones, so.
She
Kefki
also
had
has
his
my
phylactery
phylactery.
stolen.
She also has my phylactery, but I don't tell her that. I know where I gave it to her. She hid it well.
Yeah, she hid it in a toilet though.
she hid it so well she forgot where it is.
There are on the planet, so I mean it's kind of hard to find.
Exactly.
Tyr, you know when you get that episode so often you get that odd feeling.
Yes.
That's when Kefki's pulling the toilet chain.
Would you like to tell the gentleman how much you like belly rubs?
Me?
No.
His
Come
cat.
on. She's looking at the microphone, ready to speak. Come on.
Oh, my cat here loves belly rubs, and he's got no enough switch.
Here.
Usually it's like,
Okay.
I'll take 3 pats and then I'm gonna bear trap your hand.
My cat likes belly rubs, unless you happen to not be me.
Yeah.
Wazowski is basically half dog. Down to the who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? He loves that.
Is his first name Mike?
Yes.
Mike Wazowski.
I have Tyr, the
We have
undead
3 cats
liches,
here.
box of bones. Cat feeded them gave them to me. I know she gave it to you, but she doesn't. You don't have my phylactery. She hid it so well, she's forgotten where to put it.
See, the only thing I have
Your bones in the Mariana Trench.
So the only thing I have close to pets and that whole thing, their bite is exponentially worse than their bark. But their bark, depending on the location as well, is going to lead you to nights.
Yeah, that's the thing, Tyr. She hid your phylactery in a piranha pool, right?
Yes.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, no one can get to it.
But the problem is, she made your phylactery out of meat.
No, she didn't. I know where my phylactery. No, I made my phylactery. I just gave it to her.
Yeah, but she turned it into meat.
She can't. It's a crystal.
Yes, but
Have you ever watched Dexter?
My hair is on fire. My hair is on fire.
Shield generator gamma.
Dexter, the serial killer.
Yes.
So did he get chased by a police phone called Dee Dee who kept solving the crimes?
That would have been nice. That would have been a little callback.
I just watched the first season and I'm halfway through the second season right now.
I only know one thing from Dexter. Surprise, motherfucker.
From Dokes. Dokes' character is just, surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Surprise,
that's all.
motherfucker.
I think that was one of the things.
True
the last
dies,
thing.
motherfucker.
All rise, motherfucker. Okay.
Disguise, motherfucker.
Hey, you know what I would have liked to see?
Oh, those were good.
You know, crossover I would have liked to see in the 70s.
What?
Kojak meets Shaft.
Wasn't Kojak the supernatural one?
No, Kojak was the bald guy.
Ah.
Terry Savalas, who loves you, baby?
Oh. Before my time.
You're thinking Kojak, the Night Stalker.
Yeah, that's before my time.
Kojak over here. Every Italian uses Kojak when speaking about a bald guy.
Yeah, Kojak was Greek.
It's fucking Kojak over here.
Kojak was Greek!
I don't know why every Italian uses it.
Because the Italians are counterfeited Greeks, that's why.
Do you realize how long a history of Italy and Greece have of not particularly liking each other?
I mean, it goes back to when they were Rome. You know, they're not friends.
The Italians, Rome was in Italy, not Greece.
Yes, but Rome kind of always was fucking with Greece.
Yeah, Greece conquered the world after the Persians conquered the world and Rome conquered Greece. And there's a history there.
And then because of the Romans, Greece conquered the world again.
No, Greece never got a second chance to world conquering.
Actually, yes, it did, because all of Roman culture was basically repackaged Greek culture.
Yeah, but they still were Romans.
Rome was very good at just borrowing cultures, for sure.
And enslaving cultures and destroying cultures and
lying about cultures.
And lying about cultures, yeah. You know. They the one that gave us they gave us the myth of the Vikings. They were far
didn't.
No, like they did. They character assassinated the Vikings. It was a character assassination.
The Vikings were from the 10th to fucking 13th century.
They got character assassinated because of the fucking Romans.
Rome was gone way before the fucking Vikings turned up, mate.
Oh, okay, fine.
That's true. That's true.
That's what they want you to think.
Exactly.
The Vikings were mostly Nordic. They were all over in the northern Europe.
Scandinavia, to be precise.
Scandinavia.
Don't you guys know Rome was a circus?
Yes, Rome was a circus. Rome was a circus.
It was also a radioactive circus.
For allowing Roman Empire to lapse into corruption and collapse, they cursed by Almighty God being turned into the Italians. Oh, how dare you!
They never adopted the word of the Messiah, Brian.
Yes.
You know, if the next time they make a movie that features Romans, they don't need to have the Romans with. They don't need Romans to have British accents.
They wouldn't have had anyway. They wouldn't have even had Italian accents. They would have had Roman accents.
Yeah,
well. What does the Roman sound like?
My point is
Roman sounds like a Latin.
I want to cast a bunch of Italian Americans.
Okay.
Roman accent wasn't anything like the modern Latin accent either. We know this. There are actual linguistic scientists who know this and have worked out what it sounded like. It was weird.
It was. I still think Carthage, if Hannibal had washed his fucking flank crossing those Alps, we'd be all speaking Carthage.
No. Hannibal had to keep an eye on Howling Mad Murdoch. That's the problem.
Protect the retreat, man. Always protect the retreat. Never go wild exercise.
Yeah, but the important thing about Hannibal is he loved it when a plan came together.
Okay, if you were a serial killer, what would you do? How would you do it?
On advice of my lawyer, I am not going to answer that question on the basis that it may incriminate me.
Hypothetically,
hypothetically,
I'd use drones, and the drones would go about daily and look like they were just photographing the city, but they're spreading the strontium-90.
I like that.
I'd use a list.
Use a what?
A list.
You guys are all wrong. You have to do is just be doctors for mate.
Yeah, that's what I'm a doctor for mates.
Government sanctioned.
What you're telling me you do is you bleep out your victim. Hey, I'm gonna kill you now.
No, this is what I do.
You would use a list.
I would tell them I'm doing abortions. I'm doing a 444 months.
He's going all gentrification.
I'm trying to stop them. Look, I did not murder him. I did not murder him, Your Honor. I performed an abortion. Unlimited, right?
That was actually a really big common way to kill people back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, was botched abortions.
Oh, I thought it was turning into black.
I thought it was by making them join the army.
Or give them a splinter.
Actually, a lot of what is said about the danger of infections, women dying of childbirth and hygiene back in the day is bollocks. Women did not die at the drop of a hat because they got pregnant. Otherwise, because I mean, the average family
it was bad
had about
abortions. It was bad. It was
no. The average family had about 6 or 7 children.
That's a lot of dead women.
because everybody was bored. They were always fucking.
Yeah. The low lifespan was amongst children.
Childhood diseases and just random stupidity.
Yeah.
So everybody knows that the H.H. Holmes story that's been perpetuated for the last 200 years is all bullshit, right?
Which story?
The H.H. Holmes story.
I don't know what that is.
What, Jack the
He's
Ripper?
basically America's. He's basically America's first serial killer.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! It reminded me of
that story.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh,
that story is full of shit.
Wait a minute. All right, Rodney, do you remember Charles Bronson? Not Charles Bronson. I knew.
Probably,
Functional.
you said it in English.
Yeah.
You remember Charles Bronson? Not Charles Bronson. And From Hell to the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
So there's a movie called From Hell to the Wild West that had Jack the Ripper he left Britain, came to America, and still made.
Wasn't From Hell that one where
No.
set where they built London Bridge and Jack the Ripper reincarnated there?
No, it was called From Hell to the Wild West, where Jack the Ripper moves to London. Moves to America. He moved to America. Sorry.
From Hell to the Wild West. That came out in 2016.
Yeah, and it stars Charles Bronson, not Charles Bronson.
Colin Bryant.
No, it's the guy is a Charles Bronson lookalike.
And tried very hard to like talk like him, but he was awful at it.
So they got a voice double.
It kind of reminds me of Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. That's actually a really good movie.
Actually, from what Tyr's described, kind of reminds me of that film I don't want to watch.
What?
I don't know. I don't want to watch it.
It kind of reminds me of that one film. You know that film with the guy and the things and the stuff.
You know,
how do you know to avoid to watch it if you don't know the name of the film that you don't want to watch?
Because I get this overwhelming sense of dread when anybody talks about any film I don't want to watch.
Oh, okay.
Titanic.
Yeah, kind of like now.
Yeah, as much of a film like cinephile I am, I've never seen Titanic. Yeah, I won't.
I'm sorry. My mother loved Titanic. I've had to rewind that goddamn VHS tape about 1,000 fucking times.
I went to see it when it opened over here, right? Took a girl, a woman to see it at the time, and I had to wait because they were letting the women and children in first.
Okay, you know, hold on. There is one scene from Titanic that you should see, and you can probably YouTube it, and it's when the boat is breaking in half. And a guy falls, and as he's falling, he hits one of the propellers and starts spinning.
Oh, I love that scene.
He does a plane.
I laugh every fucking time.
You know that scene where Leonardo DiCaprio's at the standing on the bow of the ship with his arms spread out wide.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you could have crept up behind him with an air horn?
You know, the only time I've ever seen that fully through was when I watched it in theaters when it came out. That was the only time.
What are you, gay?
And I
tried to tell us he's gay.
And I giggled.
I'm watching it now. Oh, the guy gets electrocuted.
Wait, hold on. All right. Tell us you're gay without telling us you're gay.
He watched Titanic.
In the theater, no way.
I was forced. I was forced to watch it, so that's not a problem.
With a woman?
Were you there with a woman?
Your mom. Okay, fine then. Oh, all right.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
in 6th grade. Of course, I was not there with a woman.
Oh, 6th grade.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. You're still
This
gay.
was in the 90s and early 2000s.
Doesn't
Come
matter.
on.
You're still gay.
Yeah, I'm gonna count it as gay.
Do you know what really makes you gay? You watch Grease and you're
Twilight.
not watching it. You watch Grease and you're not watching it for Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah, that's kind of gay
Okay, Olivia Newton-John's fucking hot.
in that movie.
Not anymore.
Your propeller
Quite
hitting you.
decomposed.
Why?
Also, that one gothish chick. What is her name? What is her name?
That
So?
one's gothish. There wasn't a
Uh,
gothic chick. It was set in the 50s. You didn't get gothic chick back
Oh,
then.
She was kind of the dark-haired one. Fucking, what's her name?
That
Yeah,
narrows it
Rizzo.
down. Oh yeah,
The one who thought she was pregnant?
yeah. The one who was being played by an actress who was in her 40s.
I'm gonna be
One of the
honest.
pink-
I've
one
never
of the
seen
pink
Grease.
ladies.
Yeah, Rizzo.
Okay, I don't see a guy
She-
hitting the propeller.
Maybe it's French. Maybe her name was Frenchie.
No, no.
never
Frenchie
seen
was
Grease.
the one with the French smoking. She was
Yeah,
the
wait.
beauty
Oh,
school
oh, oh.
dropout.
I feel lied and cheated to. All I saw was the boat cracking in half.
You went and looked for it. Okay.
Hold on.
Why you did?
Yeah, I wanted to see somebody get.
I will
Some-
look
okay.
for it.
What?
Get home.
There's a scene when the boat cracks in half. This guy falls in the middle of the boat and
I'm
hits
sorry.
one of the propellers and
I'm
spins
sorry.
down.
But
Got it.
I have to ask you a question on this point, juncture. Do you remember Nelson Mandela living to the ripe old age of dying in prison?
The Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Functional. Why are you gay?
That Mandela effect is hilarious. Oh, reality's changing. If reality was changing, you wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
It's
Bernstein,
called
Barry
rewriting
Bernstein.
history.
It's because the human memory is ridiculously unreliable.
It's
So,
nearly infinitely
we've all watched the
malleable.
old.
Yeah, malleable.
We've all watched those old Disney movies, right?
Yes.
The ones from the 90s and the early 2000s. And
They're not old.
No.
To me.
They're not old.
They're not old to me.
They're classical.
classic Disney. The classic.
In the
Disney.
90s? I was an adult.
Yeah, old Disney. That's like the 50s.
I'm 34 years old. Okay.
Don't make
I,
Yeah, old
No, that
old
makes
Disney
you gay.
is Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty and
Yeah.
Bambi.
Yeah, the one.
are
where
you
the
showing
first
your
king
age,
gets
Will?
killed.
Like, we don't want to know about how old you are.
Yeah,
God damn.
Bambi's the one where the where the Meat's dinner gets killed, isn't it? Meat's mother gets killed.
They killed
I
Baby
like
Yeah,
Mama.
can't stop giggling over that one.
I liked happy movies like Old Yeller.
God damn it.
I'm a
Oh,
cat.
Oh,
Don't
hey,
worry.
we all know Will's first experience with theater and whatnot. They didn't have actual speech. It was just some guy being like, oh, and then he gets killed by a saber-tooth tiger.
That
Okay,
was that
so-
was.
Well,
What I
I mean,
was trying to
my
say-
first experience with theater, they were all method actors, so characters that died actually got killed.
It wasn't method acting, it was survival.
Yeah, the first bit of theatre that you saw was when they came up on stage and says, "Hey, here's a novel new story of yours. It's called the Spartan War, or the Trojan War, rather."
What was there when they invented paper?
Okay. So what I was saying was, like, you remember Tinkerbell, like, dotting the I in Disney.
Yeah, I remember it.
Yes.
I've even seen
So
it
a
on
lot of
Blu-
people are saying that that never happened.
Yeah.
All right, I can explain that one. I can honestly explain that one. It's because in some films she doesn't. Because when
That
they
I'm aware of.
yeah, so it is because we have this vivid memory of seeing it, and most of the times in some films she doesn't do that because again the animator at the time didn't do it. You know, he was lazy enough. You
It's
know?
not just that. It's
yeah.
that, like I said, human memory is. It's. I mean, you ask any cop, they will tell you the worst witness is human memory.
Yeah, it's
Shit,
the first 48 hours, yeah.
Again, the
But if
Berenstain
the,
Bears
if the
and the
human
Burns.
memory is doing what they want, then be the first ones to go with whatever that human memory is.
It's like the
Oh, yeah.
Bernstein and the Berenstain Bears. It can easily be explained with some books had Bernstein because the publisher fucked up.
It's a lot more. It makes a lot more sense that people are just remembering it wrong.
And that could be true too. But there's also misprints of things where somebody fucks up and you got a misprint thinking it's the real. Oh, well, it is the real thing, but still.
Those are few and far between and wouldn't explain what you're on about. Because there wouldn't be enough of them. But you get five certain people see the same incident, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you get 5 different accounts of what happened.
But you don't get 6 or 7.
No, that's because you've only got 5 different people watching.
Well, again, your mind.
Like I said, when you don't get 6 or 7.
All right.
Stop trying to confuse me.
All right. So I was listening to a neuroscientist.
Anyone who thinks that being 2 witnesses to a single event means you only get 2 stories, never talk to my ex.
All right, so I was listening to a neuroscientist explain that. He said, your mind is trying to fill in blanks, with information that you have.
Blanks.
Yeah, so your mind is going to add details that weren't there because they're asking you for details you didn't pay attention to. Like, okay,
not only is your mind actively filling in blanks 100% of the time, it's also censoring and filtering details that you do see, which is why you never notice your nose unless you're specifically looking for it.
Yes.
Yep.
So minute things it's not going to pay attention to.
Your brain basically does an overlap and cuts it out of your field of vision.
That's not entirely true. Especially if you're Jewish or Arabic.
Or some Italians.
Or some Italians. I was about to add that.
That's a geopolitical bird if I ever heard one.
Wop wop.
No, it's just pure racism.
She got a big old Jewish nose and it's there 5 minutes early wherever she goes.
It's a stereotype song. Have you heard the stereotype song?
Yes, I love these stereotypes.
You know how they go on about stereotypes?
Yes.
Let's face it, stereotypes exist for a reason.
Some stereotypes are true.
My point on thing on stereotypes is not a stereotype if it's true.
Yeah.
My thing on stereotypes is how some people are great on Sony and others demand Pioneer, and then
oh, damn it!
Will, you stole Tragic's joke.
I actually prefer Philips or GVC.
Like, god damn it, Will, you stole Tragic joke. He was gonna make that joke.
Oh, you lose.
I know, I was... And the weird thing is I'm actually looking at vintage shit right now, so...
See, had you been focused...
Stereotype also depends on where you're going to put it. Is it a home stereo? Is it an industrial stereo? Is it a vehicle stereo? Is it a boombox?
Yes.
All of the above?
Possibly something in the middle?
There's a company here that sells restored vintage stereo equipment, and I go into it every so often, but I can't afford a goddamn thing in it.
Stop torturing yourself.
The vintage stereo equipment that I want is the stereo equipment we had in the first house I lived in.
Well, he calls it a house cave.
The problem being that it was kind of a high crime neighborhood, and our house got broken into, and our stereo, which had a police scanner, was stolen.
They had police. There was crime in your cave system. God damn.
He calls it a stereo. It was actually a bird with a long beak that he used to bend over onto the record. And I don't get paid enough for this.
I feel that every day at work.
Well, I didn't know that your first home had high crime.
K1K
K1K violence.
Tragic already posted the propeller scene. I was gonna do that.
K1K
yeah,
violence.
every time that guy hits the propeller, I fucking laugh. Cause he does it in such a way that his head like spins backwards almost, and he flips into it. It's like a triple spin.
Well, the Titanic is the only sunken ship to claim more lives in recent years, too.
Hey, do you know what I
The
found
Democratic
out?
Party?
Do you know what I found out recently that is cracking me up?
What?
You know that fat girl, Gorlock the Destroyer?
Yes.
Yeah.
The fat guy
has no neck.
Yeah, have you typed her name into the gift box yet?
No.
I suggest you do.
No.
She has her own gifts.
Batman, I'm going to do that. I'm going to stop playing the game for a second and do that. And I would like to hear. I would like to let you know I hate you.
Good.
Her name is what? His name is what? Gorlak?
Gorlock.
Gorlock. Okay.
Oh
my God! This one is. It's basically Boogie 2988 drag.
It just doesn't. She just doesn't look human, does she?
That's a meme. That is a funny one.
Wait a minute. I'm a certified bad bitch. You're a certified something.
She's not human. She's a Hordakian combine.
That's not a small moon.
That's Gorlock.
That's no moon.
Yeah.
The Destroyer.
That's a leftist.
Can we have a couple of minutes of going into battle while we talk?
Sure.
Oh my God! It looks like Boogie and drag. Oh shit!
It is a dude too.
There's Boogie.
Wonderland.
Boogie Wonderland. Oh, did you hear how he is denying sex to anybody that voted for Trump? I'm like, I'm so glad I voted for Trump.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Everybody is.
Some woman posts on Twitter that she will not be having sex with any right-wing men, especially if they voted for Trump. And all you've got underneath it is people putting
God damn it! That's the wrong thing.
and fireworks and shit like that.
Like, whatever will I do? I cannot get to your beauty, and I use air quotes for that.
Don't you just love though? We're gonna own these conservatives who voted for Trump and are against abortion by not being a hoe.
Oh Lord, we are so owned.
Look at that.
Hey, and the best thing is they're shaving their heads so we all know who they are.
Yeah, shaving the heads, wearing blue beads, wearing blue masks, like
People
okay, none
who claim to be they are really into you.
All right.
Now, I know who to avoid if I see them come. I can cross the street.
All right, I just gotta say this. All right, we read an article yesterday, Saturday on my channel, and compared to what's happening in that place versus what's happening here, it is no fucking comparison.
You know what you want to do if you run across one of them, with the bald head?
Put a wig on him.
Excuse me. Yes. Are you the ancient
Put a hijab on it.
No. Excuse me. Are you the ancient one?
I just want to carry a plunger around.
It's bald Tilda Swinton.
Yeah, what you do is you get a straight razor, and you're gonna go for broke. Don't just cut it off, shave it off, baby.
Yeah, I mean Tilda Swinton's a good actress, but if she had any integrity, she would.
I love Tilda Swinton.
If she had any integrity, she would have refused the role and said, "No, this belongs to an Asian man."
It should have been an Asian man.
Like the Mandarin should have also been an Asian guy.
Yeah. Do you know why they didn't make them into Asian men, especially the ancient one? The ancient one's supposed to be Tibetan.
Yeah.
Marvel tried to sell their movies to China.
And the Mandarin is supposed to be Chinese, but they don't want to portray Chinese in a negative light.
You didn't see the Mandarin, so how do you know?
Well, he did, but he wasn't the Mandarin.
No, you
Man 2. Was it Iron Man 2 with the Mandarin?
No, yeah.
Right.
Sir Ben Kingsley was the Mandarin.
Yeah, he was
or
the
a
one who
Mandarin.
was acting as
He
the
was
Mandarin.
Trevor.
Yeah. The actual person
He was
behind
an
it
actor.
wasn't even the Mandarin, because
Yeah.
the Mandarin didn't exist. He might know, I don't know.
I'm
Oh,
still
wait a
pissed.
minute. Hold on. We already have the Chang-Chi movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
First
but
one,
his,
right?
his father was Fu
That was a really
Manchu.
good movie.
Shang-Chi's
He could actually
father,
show
hold on,
up
hold
in
on,
the
hold on.
second one.
Hold on. Shang-Chi's father was Fu Manchu, not the Mandarin.
Okay, that's funny.
All right, I'm going to say this.
You
I'm
should
still pissed
see,
at the BBC for racing the Celestial Toy Maker.
You mean the BBC? You mean the Bolshevik brainwashing committee?
Look
Yes.
up a short film called All Hail the King. It's Trevor in jail with a couple minutes long, and it explains a little bit more in detail what happened. So basically, to ruin it for you, he was not the Mandarin. He just picked up on some local tale, him and Killian, to create this character, and the real Mandarin goes and kidnaps him out of prison.
Don't care. I didn't say it didn't happen.
It did happen.
Or if it didn't happen in the canonical films, it didn't happen.
Hey, Green Badger, you
Don't
know I'm
make
now
it-
going to have to colorize that Blue Thulu.
A, canon is for
hold on.
retards.
Let me
B,
just say this. Don't make Mitch angry. You wouldn't like Mitch
you,
when he's
wouldn't,
angry.
you wouldn't like me with Mitch when he's
what the
angry.
fuck is Mitch gonna get angry about?
That is my secret cat.
I'm always
God,
angry.
he was
didn't
the worst.
realize
He
that
was
was
the worst
unmuted.
person to play fucking Hulk.
It was what?
And that was a really dumb line too, because
You
the
can't
one
always
thing
be angry.
Hulk, yeah, the one thing Hulk can't control
It's his rage.
is
hard
his
on.
rage or his transformation when he becomes enraged.
Or that little finger.
All right, again, that you're right. That line is dumb, and what they did with him is dumb. I still think Edward Norton was the best Hulk.
Yes.
Edward Norton did a great job as Hulk.
But
No,
from what I hear,
actually,
he's hard to work with.
No, the CGI did a great job as Hulk. Edward Norton did a great job as Banner.
Yes, but from what I hear, he's incredibly difficult to work with.
I don't care.
That is
think
why
the
he
first
left
would do
the
it.
Mark
franchise.
Ruffalo always sounded like he was either drunk or high.
Or both.
Always,
Yes.
It's just Mark Ruffalo. I fucking hate Mark Ruffalo.
I actually hate him more than I hate Elijah Wood.
Elijah
And I-
Wood's
and I-
okay.
No, he isn't. I dearly wish that a planet would fall on him.
God damn, why you hate him so much?
Yeah,
I don't
seriously.
know. I just hate him.
Wait, what did Elisha Wood do?
Left
It's
the tattoo.
genetic.
Didn't call him back.
That's what it was. He did call that.
No. He chased
Oh, he
me down and,
ghosted
and demanded paternity.
Demanded turkey?
Yes. I just don't like Elijah Wood. You know, you get.
British. You don't like turkey.
Yeah, we do. We have it for Christmas.
I thought y'all had goose.
Yeah, I thought it was like goose or ham or something.
Not for a couple of centuries. No, we have lots. Traditionally, we have turkey.
Oh, okay.
It started after World War II. Actually, turkey became popular for Christmas because it was cheaper than.
Hey,
Yeah.
Will, it's a
That's right.
turnip version of blue, a lictor to be more precise.
No, you know, you get people that you just don't like. No,
Oh,
really.
Tyranid. I'm still gonna colorize it and treat it like Thulu, but
Yeah,
You know what I
Ruffalo
like
is
to do?
just a fucking scumbag.
Starting
you know
a new TFI.
Hold
Raymond.
on a second. Do you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to tell Will Wheaton that we're making a new Star Trek film set out in the in Death Valley. Yeah, and we wanted to reprise his role as Wesley Crusher.
Ah,
And when
Rodak.
when he gets there, when he's driven there, right? The chauffeur leaves him there and drives off back to the city, and there's nothing there.
Why are we messing with Will Wheaton? I mean, I don't think we should not mess with Will Wheaton. Fuck Will Wheaton.
No, I'm just dropping him out in the middle of the desert where nobody knows where he is.
Alright,
He's someone I'd like to drop a planet
That's
on.
a whole, like, manslaughter charge and whatnot and everything. If anything, I would just recast his ass. And be like, hey, this is the new Wesley. This is Wesley Crusher. And he'd be like, I'm Wesley Crusher. No, you're not, bitch.
Oh, yes, and recast it with a black woman.
Yes.
Tatiana Maslany, the chick who played Jennifer Walters.
And
She-Hulk.
Okay.
She-Hulk.
Yes.
I think she was actually a really good looking She-Hulk.
No,
she did a really good job looking at She-Hulk.
Yeah, that's only because the CGI was bad.
Oh, yeah, but that's not the point. The point I'm trying to say is, like, she could have been a very, very good She-Hulk. The script that she had and the acting that she had was...
Alright, okay, this
Have
is...
you heard on social media?
Alright, Critical. This is my thing. First off, if they wouldn't have turned it into Ally McBeal with superheroes, it could have been good. It could have been. If they'd have stopped with the pandering by making her stronger, faster, better than the Hulk, it could have been good.
And the other thing is, she's so much of a feminist cry bully. She was actually given the Brie Larson lessons in it.
Oh. I don't think I don't think they should have cast Captain Marvel. Should have never been Captain Marvel. It should have been Miss Marvel, like it traditionally was. Because Captain.
They could only do Miss Marvel if they originally did Captain Marvel.
The reason why I say that because I want to see the X-Men crossover where fucking Rogue eats her essentially.
Oh, so you want lesbian porn superhero shit, right?
No, you know how Rogue gets her super strength and super ability to fly, right?
Well, she
absorbed Carol Danvers.
Like she literally consumes. Like she holds on for dear life.
I have to warn you here. I am English. I can turn anything into a euphemism.
You can,
but stopped just short of killing her.
And it damn near did, and it threw out commission for like years.
Yeah, but to do Captain Marvel, you've got to do. Sorry, to do Ms. Marvel, you've got to do Captain Marvel.
No, you can do Marvel.
Yes, he was called Captain Marvel. That's why DC had to rename their Captain Marvel.
I think they should have redo the whole. I fucking hated the Kree Skrull thing where the Skrull just refugees. Fuck no, they are fucking monsters.
No, what they should do now, if they had any sense, but they're Disney, so they don't have any sense.
Yeah.
Is just now that they own all the different properties, which they didn't when they first started all this stuff. In fact, they didn't even own the Marvel movies because the best Marvel movies are the ones that came out before Disney bought them out. They should just start over.
I'm supposed to do with this damn thing.
Just start over. Do the origin of the Avengers and X-Men and Spidey and all this, and have it culminate in Secret Wars, and then keep it going and have it culminate in Avengers versus X-Men and Civil War, and like you could plan this out simply by taking inspiration from I don't know, the source material, and plan out a 50-year movie juggernaut that would revitalize and save Hollywood. But they're too stupid to do that, and they won't do that. So, fuck them.
The only disagreeing I have with you on that one, functional, is they don't need to do everyone's fucking origin story.
No, you know what I mean. Not like origin. A beginning movie, like a fresh restart of all the properties, and have them and have a true MCU where everything's connected. Instead, you get
that's like for Batman, like. Batman v Superman is not the greatest movie. It's not completely god awful. There's obviously worse things. But they did the right thing of not having the long drop thing of
because
Martha and all them being killed. Like with the opening credits, it's over with.
Yeah, because we already know that story.
Hold on. The worst bit about the Batman versus Superman film was why he didn't kill Superman.
Why did you say that name?
Yeah, he would have just killed him anyway if he's in that mood.
See, and this is why Batman v Superman should have been it should have been world's finest, and it should have been old Batman fighting Superman. You know, be a difference of ideology. It should have never been that dumb shit.
We should have actually had Lex Luthor and not evil Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah. What the hell do I do with this damn mission?
Damn bomb.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna drop off.
All right.
Okay.
All right, you get some rest, man. He's kind of rough.
It's been a week and 2 days of being sick.
You got the election variant.
Yep. Yep. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
I'm trying to launch the damn bomb.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I haven't even gotten, so.
Here we go. I'm launching the bomb. Bomb away.
He has sent us the bomb.
Sent us the bum? I didn't want a bum.
Yeah, sent us the bomb. We get to... How are you, Jensen? Oh, you're based off the us.
Right, I've got to stay still while I launch the bomb for some stupid reason.
Okay. Alright, where's the fucking seconds in Kathy base?
It's behind you!
Fuck now.
Now you know why I hate this mission.
I
don't know what I'm doing other than attacking other ships, so...
I hate missions like this. Like TFOs where you have to like deliver a payload to somewhere or whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, collect 7 flowers.
Tickle the heart crystals, you know, shit like that. I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah, help Greg find his lost sheep, which have run amok all over Honeywood. Yeah, tell you watch those videos as well.
And because I'm a fucking sitting duck. Basically.
Big heat thing.
Hold on, why am I fighting these 2 guys? They're not doing anything.
10,579 kinetic damage.
God damn.
After another 18,086 Tetrion damage. That's kind of hard to resist. Where do I get these bombs anyway?
On these battleships.
Battleships that have got like the nuclear triangle?
Yeah.
Apparently they're sending a dreadnought to stop us. There's a dreadnought on an attack vector and you must destroy it.
But again, we were saying about Marvel, I think Disney should honestly go back to basics. Start with learn escalation. Like you should start small, street level villains. You know.
Oh, I've been bitten by a radioactive spider. Oh.
Like every Spider-Man villain has been this epic level threat. You know, he's done Green Goblin. He's fucking for Dr. Octavius. Phrasing. Phrasing. And then it culminated with him fighting Sandman and Venom, which again, you should never have more than one bad guy in a single movie.
Not until it's been several movies to where they could do something like the Sinister Six.
Yeah, like if you're doing it,
or if it's something like Superman 2, where the several villains are directly related.
Yes, like you, I don't understand how you fucking force Sandman and Venom together when they'd have never been anywhere near each other.
Or like, you know, in the third movie, the opening scene is like Spidey's, you know, swinging through his webs through New York City, and he gets a call from his little radio. Oh my God, the Rhino's been spotted in downtown Manhattan, and he's been fucking shit up. And so he comes swinging in, and all you see is, you know, there's some destruction, and it's like Rogue sitting on his back, and she goes, "One of yours, sugar?" And he goes, yeah. And she just flies, okay, and flies away or something. You know, again, when you start over like that, you can add the little nuggets of that because shit will be happening in concert with one another. You don't have to do, like you were saying, Tyr, the big team ups and stuff, which do kind of ruin things.
I have always found it amusing how the Rhino is considered a Spider-Man villain. He can go toe-to-toe with the Hulk.
Oh, he can go toe-to-toe with Juggernaut as long as he's... So, you know, the Juggernaut's powers only work while he's in motion. And that's another villain they never do right.
Actually, no. The Juggernaut's powers do not just go into effect when he's in motion.
No, he can't be knocked down. Like, that's one of the things that about him. You can't knock him down. You can't stop him once he gets momentum.
Superman knocked him down.
Who?
Superman.
In a crossover event in the universe.
It doesn't matter. It was canonical.
Oh, Lordy G.
But
besides, Juggernaut's powers are supernatural, not mutant.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from
the price of eggs.
He's not a mutant. Just like fucking Deadpool isn't a mutant. He's a mutate. There's a huge world of difference.
Yeah, but Juggernaut's powers are always on.
Yes.
Well, as long as he's got the power of Sidorak, yeah. He's been robbed of his powers a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
His powers weaken whenever anybody else touches the crystal.
Him and his infinite momentum.
Yeah, God, can you imagine if you could get an adamantium trip bar in his way?
Shit, you know what? A good thing the thing they should have done is when they should have had the Galactus event. It should be all heroes on Earth team up to take out Galactus.
Secret Wars.
Huh?
Secret Wars.
Well, no. Secret Wars is the Secret War is the 5v5 with Spider-Man as the leader, and essentially it's fucking Doctor Doom.
Oh look, Spider-Man as the leader.
Yeah, Secret Wars.
Oh.
The Secret Wars.
Captain America was the leader.
Not the Secret Wars.
You're on about the bloody 90s cartoon, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm on about the real Secret Wars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I like the Civil War. I still think they should have done it right.
You know what the horrible thing about the Secret Wars was?
What?
It was originally designed to sell toys.
Really?
Yeah. All these superhero action figures with their little shields.
I didn't know that.
Well, my anti-Borg minigun. I gotta find y'all again.
Open your mouth and say, ah!
That's Swedish.
No, don't say, oh, Sweden.
No, it's from that bad movie. What was it? First Contact?
What?
First Contact.
Don't they sound, what are they? They sound Scandinavian. Or something like that. Or sweet. Yeah. We know what you meant.
Oh, Canada.
Why is that Borg? I couldn't target that guy. Oh god, it's the Femi-Borg.
Again, there's a mission in here in this game where you go meet the Borg King, this fucking Harry Kim, and they play it. And I'm thinking the entire time, like, if the Borg wouldn't care about him, he's still an ensign, yes, but he would not care about his doppelganger. He wouldn't even register as his doppelganger.
You kind of would, even if you're the Borg King, because it's still your doppelganger. But do you know that Star Trek First Contact, there wasn't actually supposed to be a Borg Queen?
Yes.
Just put in halfway through, just because they thought audiences are too stupid to relate to.
They need a villain.
Yeah.
Essentially,
audiences are not that stupid, especially Star Trek audiences.
They believed it needed a central antagonist so it can show like a defeat.
Wait, Badger. You mean nerds?
Nerds.
Specifically Star Trek nerds.
But again, I just like the addition of Borg Queen because it would make characters like Locutus of Borg kind of superfluous.
No, I don't, because I think it defeats the idea of the Borg.
Collective with one mind, a hive.
Yeah.
And having a female, a figure that can basically supplant the will of the hive with her own, who literally acted like a human being, and fucking
Who acted like she had her original personality as well.
Yes, because she was clearly showing irritation and manipulation with 7 and 9.
The thing I hated the most, though, about the Borg Queen was that she spoke to the drones.
Yeah, she should just look at them and they should do things.
And shit just should have happened again, but because of stupid audiences, they had to pander it down. And
the worst thing about one of the worst things about I found about her was her condescending attitude.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we've been
this
way.
Been down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, if she was for a machine species that should act on pure logic, they should, having clever thoughts should be something beyond that.
Why?
Because they're a machine species that act on pure logic.
And?
The logical thing to do is to do the logical thing, even if it makes no fucking sense.
What if the logical thing is an emotional response?
When you lack emotions?
They don't lack emotions, though. They're not a machine species. They're a cyborg species.
Alright,
they're totally lost.
Yeah, but no, they wipe the emotions out of the drones.
I'm not sure they do.
The hive mind can have emotions. That I'll agree with you.
Yes, but the drones are directly linked into the hive mind, therefore the drones also have emotions.
Yeah.
Again, alright, so if the hive is showing irritation at a particularly vexing species, or is showing, boredom, those emotions are not logical. They're responses to stimuli based on, our limitations. I'm irritated by this, so it pisses me off, and now I'm going to just destroy it because reasons.
As a logical species, they will also understand that emotions are there and are triggered for logical reasons.
So what's the logical reason to be angry? How does being angry serve the hive?
Well, because your anger provides you with reserve strength you wouldn't otherwise have. It also heightens your reflexes and your awareness of your immediate
surroundings. No, it doesn't, because some people it can blind some people. Some people can get into a blinding rage and make mistakes.
Anger has very similar psychological effects as fear, which are both there to ensure your survival, and I have no idea where I'm going.
Behind you, Mitch. I'm on the ground.
Can somebody revive me? I'm down.
I need to find you guys. I am utterly lost here.
But again, alright, so what about those people who get into a blinding rage, who make mistakes, basic mistakes?
So do people who act on pure logic.
Yeah, but
the thing is with Borg, their cyborg side and the collective control would guard against that emotional lost in that, and
so what does the anger serve then?
It wouldn't serve for the Borg.
The anger would serve, but it would have to be tempered.
Again, what does the anger serve? How does getting angry serve the collective good?
like I said, if you're angry, I'm not on about a blinding rage. Anger will heighten your reflexes. It will heighten your available physical energy.
The Borg's already got active control over all of that by way of the cybernetic implants.
Yeah,
you don't need an emotional response to have the enhanced strength, perception, reflex, and everything like that.
And they never use it. And honestly, they never use it either. So you're telling me when they're fighting against someone that can basically throw you around?
If you're angry, and we're not on about enraged here, just angry.
Okay.
It can trigger more creative responses. The same as if you're afraid.
Hate leads to fear.
Fear leads to suffering.
Suffering.
Fear leads to not getting killed by taking stupid risks.
Again, I believe they should behave more like a cyborg, a mechanical species, and act on pure logic, and behave in a logical manner. 1 + 1 = 2. It should always equal 2.
You're acting in a very human-centric way, which the Borg is predominantly
A multi-species race, essentially.
Yeah. So a lot of there might be a lot of species. I can name one right now that I know for sure. Vulcans, where rage does blind them or anger does blind them.
Oh, no, it doesn't. The Vulcans are just pretty emotional sissies.
Or what about the Klingons?
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck too.
I'm stuck because I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to be going.
I think we're supposed to activate one of these damn nodes. Or disable these.
I think I'm stuck in the first area. Oh, great, some Borg. Infected Borg. I'm about to die.
Flirty, nerd.
Yep, I'm dead.
First set appeared correspond to a floor level or perhaps elevation. Second set designate cardinal location. We got a Borg here on.
Oh, what
the answer is no.
What's the question?
Well, the question was, do you guys want to get out of here?
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's going to take some cooperation to do so.
Okay.
Now,
we're all invited to.
Someone's got to go and activate or deactivate the shields around the nodes.
Well, I've got something that's here. I need to know which symbol to activate. 1, 2, or 3.
Fucking stupid map keeps sending me the wrong fucking way.
I don't know if it's Alpha or Beta 1.
Okay. Let's activate symbol 1. Activate symbol B.
There we go.
I see it. There it is.
All right. Now, don't activate anything yet.
Oh, I just activated transport.
Well, don't worry. I'm in that area.
Well, I've got the thing here that allows me to activate the device. So, let's see.
Now we're gonna hit. God, I think it's Alpha 2.
Alpha 2.
Yep.
Q. Symbol A. Oh, watch my back there. Those guys look kind of.
I am still.
Alright, now stand by. Don't deactivate anything.
Yeah, I'm not deactivating anything right now other than these Borg that are attacking me.
Get away from my friend, you Borg!
Oh, fucking hell, I've already met with them guys. Why can't I find the fuck whichever way it was that you went?
And hit Beta 2.
Okay. 2 Beta.
Extended Power.
Shield power transfer extended.
Close the shoe. Alright, now we're gonna hit
Plenty where am I? Because I can't find my way to the rest of you.
well, stand by.
Simply
Let us
Red,
get
standing
through
by.
this bit.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Big Red, standing by.
They came from behind.
Hmm.
They came for
Red
your
green
behind.
standing by.
Red Fox, standing by.
Big dummy.
You beat Debbie.
Jesus. They're just fucking converging
Blue
us
five.
up from everywhere.
Blue 5, going for a smoke.
Big Blue, standing by.
Gorlak the Destroyer.
Waddling by.
Alright,
See,
what's wrong?
he would be a Hut in
Hold
that
on.
universe.
Huh?
So you
Warlock would be
anywhere?
a
Beta
Hut.
3.
Beta 3.
Beta 3.
Plain and simple Taylor.
Betty Boop.
Got it.
Right.
Come on.
Plain and simple. Got it.
Come on, let me activate
Right, there's a
Beta 3. There we go.
There's a green force field here.
Big Red, standing by.
Come on. Son of a bitch. We didn't get it fast enough.
Son of a bitch standing by.
Hit it again.
All right, I got a question.
Beta
If you
3.
could, if you could have any actor play in a horror movie, who would you have play in that horror movie? You know, who and what? What horror movie would it be?
If I play anybody in a horror movie.
No, if you could have any actor, any actor from any point in history, do a horror movie where they had to play a serious character in a horror movie, who would it be?
Oh, Christopher Lee is
Jet
Michael
Jaguar.
Myers.
Not bad.
Sidney Poitier as the Freddy Krueger.
I would like to see Sir Ben Kingsley as Pinhead.
Oh, you fancy him or something, do you?
No, I just think he's a cool actor.
Finally found you after the fucking thing's done.
I don't think I don't think James Earl Jones ever played in a horror movie.
Oh God, what about what's his name now?
Who?
Don't you hate when you can see somebody's face but you forget the name?
Yes.
Of course, there's this way to get out of it, too.
It's a Wonderful Life. James Stewart. James Stewart is Freddy Krueger.
Every time every time we kill a kid, a child rapist gets his wings.
Actually, he wasn't a child rapist. He was a child killer. Right. How do we get out of here?
Beam up. Sure, we'll get a lever penalty and we forfeit the mission, but it gets us out of the damn mission.
Yeah, beam the ship.
Since we can't coordinate.
Well, shit.
We can coordinate. We just coordinate poorly.
Not if we refuse to.
I couldn't find my way. Yeah, I blinked and everybody disappeared. So.
I mean, I was doing the triggering as instructed, but that just put me in one spot where I kept getting flanked by those crazy things.
You see, if I'd have not got lost, I might have been able to help you there. Doubtful, but I might have been able to.
Liquidator function. That will always be fun for me.
That's a mission that requires a level of coordination that if you're not experienced with it, you can't just go in and do it.
I have not practiced teamwork enough to accomplish
now I'm standing here with a cat staring at me with accusation.
And, having a prolonged conversation about a kryptonite condom does help.
What?
They give Superman pink kryptonite.
No, what I'm saying is, if we want to complete the mission, I hate that fucking mission, make no mistake.
Yeah, I hate that mission too.
If we want to complete the mission, we have to exercise some degree of focus
Mm.
and not just talk about whether Bruce Banner can control his sex drive better than he can control his rage.
Yeah.
And how does Ben Grimm, the Thing, not tear up fucking Alicia Winters when he fucks her? Was it Winters?
I think it's Winters.
It was Masters.
Alicia Masters, correct. Yeah, that's right.
Very
from rock herpes.
Rock herpes.
Stone cold herpes, man.
Apparently, they've added some backstory to the Puppet Master, and he wasn't originally an evil, insane, kill crazy bastard. It was the radioactive clay that made him go that way.
They really
They always
stop
blame the
doing that.
pure radiation.
Oh, fucking hell. You did what to the radiation?
Radiation
down with the
turned Philip Masters into into an evil one, the evil Puppet Master.
Ah.
What can't radiation do in that universe?
Cure cancer.
It can. You gotta have the right type of radiation.
I am. We're close to the end, so I'm gonna jump out of the game. But I'm not.
Yeah, I'll follow suit.
Yeah, I've put up the splash screen.
Yeah, right on.
Ding 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 splash screen.
Ah.
Wow.
Savior of the episode. Dun, 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 dun.
Nice one.
Splash screen. Ah.
You know, it's a real. You know what? One of the real tragedies is. There's
What?
no Stargate MMO.
Yes.
Yes.
That would be a fun. Again, how would you?
Walk it.
All right, I have a small question, Mitch. How would you work that?
Well, obviously you'd have to. The way I would do it, story-wise, it would pick up. It wouldn't just be a rehash of everything we've seen.
Oh God,
Okay.
I've just had an idea, Mitch.
Okay.
The intro to the game, you know, like most MMOs, you get an intro thing. Yeah, especially after you can
Ignore chat is ignored.
right.
I'm not ignoring you, chat. I'm looking.
The intro, right, is
Yeah.
you create a character, right?
Okay.
And then the opening FMV you get, yeah, the cutscene, is per General O'Neill's retirement. And you get a speech from General O'Neill about the future of the SGC and that, and you know, all the inspiring shit.
Yeah.
I will allow you to be multiple races. I would allow you to be a Tok'ra, a Gaul, a Jafar.
No, you couldn't be part of the SGC if you did that, but you could still create a character in the game.
No, see, what I would do is I wouldn't. I would build it into the game so multi-faction is possible.
Okay.
Yeah. I would make it unlockable. Not by purchase, but by playing the game.
Yes. But
So
you can, for example, the humans in the SGC, other players could diplomacy to a point where they could join an SGC or an SG team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and you're not limited to American characters.
Right. Oh, hang on, man, I got gas.
Oh Lord.
Story-wise, what I would start with is what the SGC is trying to do, because they're the main story drive, the SGC.
Yeah.
They're trying to find a collection of ZPMs to power Atlantis.
Okay.
The reason they and Atlantis is designed to take 3, but they want more than that because they have an idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is, if you watch the last episode of Atlantis, they use a wormhole drive.
Mm-hmm.
And what they want to do is use a wormhole drive to go and collect the people off of the Destiny.
Ah.
Oh, hey, and you could occasionally put in comments about how Rodney McKay once tried that and it blew up half a solar system.
Yes, I mean you can have all that stuff as background info, but you don't dwell on it over much. You don't use it as memory berries. But within the first, the first major story arc is getting the ZPMs, and then the next major story arc is going out and getting, rescuing the people on Destiny.
Did anybody hear me?
And now we have, we can leave some ZPMs on Destiny to power, a wormhole back to Earth, back to the SGC, so we don't run into that situation again. Solve a lot of problems in the show, and we don't go back to replicators. We don't go back to false gods. We go on to new stuff from there.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you guys can hear me now.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Okay. I've been trying to say something for like the past hour, and I wonder what the hell happened.
Welcome to my world.
I call it Discord.
Discord.
There is a Stargate RPG, by the way.
MMO.
Yeah, RPG, not MMO.
Not an online game. There is it's a TTRPG.
Pen and paper, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's called SG1, SG.1.
Well,
it's
stuff
about
on TV shows.
I
like to see Star Trek Online.
What?
The Sigma Iotians.
Hey, I'm gonna download the PDF.
Something.
Oh, another thing.
What?
In this Stargate MMO, you know what this always bothered me, the Zet Nicotel.
Mm-hmm.
It always bothered me that they were fully capable of
disintegrating.
Hang on.
He's just so pissed about this, he's dying.
This is why I was muted. Hang on, I got to catch a breath now.
And that's why Mitch is core.
This is why. This is why you use a fly swatter, Mitch, and not your long.
Whatever. They were perfectly capable, the humans, of reverse engineering technology to build starships and.
And you cut out there.
So, we're gonna finally have a reverse engineered and redesigned Zet Nicotel. So it's not some fucking snake in your hand.
Yeah.
So so it looks like an actual weapon. Still functions the same way. But it's reverse engineered so that it makes for a more
efficiency,
more human sidearm.
But does it make the cool sounds when you activate it? You know, the ding ching.
I want to know why we haven't reversed the gold regeneration chambers.
The what?
Because they're addictive and corrupting.
Oh yes, the healing, the sarcophagus.
Yes, the healing sarcophagus.
About all their other technology.
Because they're extremely dangerous. The same thing with the staff weapon. Reverse engineer that into something a little more manageable as a weapon. So, as they described in the show, it's no terror, it's a weapon of war.
Yeah, but don't bother with the Jafar armor because it wasn't that good.
Oh, and furthermore, the stuff with the re-engineering of the weapons, or the reverse engineering of them and redesigning, that could also be part of the intro of the game.
Well, they did reverse engineer those non-lethal weapons that the gold use for training.
Oh, the Entars.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I would have them work the Entars into a.
Well, they used them, if you remember, when they did that one with the trainee SG.
Yeah, but Fets, they didn't actually reverse engineer them. They just confiscated them.
Did they? I thought they actually reverse engineered them. My mistake.
No, they were just
I'm back,
MP5s
guys.
and,
I'm
9
getting something to drink.
pistols.
Right, my mistake, tasteful.
What?
Well, they use one of your phylacteries to power one of those things, you know.
But yeah,
Look.
I would have them reverse engineer the Antars into a different kind of weapon.
They also
so that
had
they can use it for other purposes.
access to an understanding of the Asgard's technology, and they also were starting to crack Lantean technology. I mean, I would imagine that that two civilizations that were, even though the technology is different, it shows that the capacity for the humans in the story to learn the technology and how it works would stand that they could do that to Goa'uld technology.
Couple of things, functional, and I'm not
They
disagreeing.
were allies of the Tok'ra.
I'm not disagreeing with you in the slightest here, but the Asgard gave Earth
FTL
their technology, the whole database about it, right?
Yeah.
All technology, because it lives in the same works, it functions in the same universe, functions on the same basic principles.
Okay.
So from Asgard technology to ancient technology isn't that much of a leap.
Yeah.
The Asgard had transporter technology. The ancients didn't.
Oh, when they transported torpedoes right into the Goa'uld ships, I was just like, I was jizzing all over the place. It was like, that is the fucking greatest thing I've ever seen in sci-fi.
I actually got banned from
teleport a torpedo inside.
There was this role playing.
I am the hype.
There was this gaming community I used to go to on a Saturday afternoon. They used to play the Starfleet battles. And I got banned from playing Starfleet battles because I realised it wasn't against the rules to do it. So I started transporting live photon torpedoes onto Klingon ship bridges.
And that's not against the rules. That's called tactics.
That's a war crime.
It's only a war crime if you're not at war.
It's never a war crime the first time.
It's only a war crime.
It's called
it's only a war crime if you get caught.
No, it's only a war crime if you wear the wrong uniform.
It's a war. It's not a war crime. It's unethical, but it's effective.
How's it unethical?
It's only a war crime if you lose.
Hold on. How's it unethical?
It's a solid combat tactic.
I agree. It should be used.
Oh, I got banned from playing
That's in the Geneva Convention.
Because I was bending the because I was bending the rules.
But you weren't.
You
I was taking advantage of a loophole.
My favorite was the Babylon 5 tabletop game because you had to deal with like angles and thrust and all these different mathematical principles of like hard sci-fi that was like, okay, that's kind of cool. So that means like you can't just like alpha strike go like full top speed with your fighters at the capital ship because your first strafing run is definitely not going to kill this frigate. So you have to make like the decision.
Hey Squid, what is that stretch out squid? What is that stretch out squid you're putting around? What do you mean?
Functional, thank you.
That is a Federation ship. It's I think that's the Rising. Let me look at it.
Ship?
The ship I'm using currently is called the Volvin Obelisk Carrier.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
Yeah,
functional. You know what about Laurie Loaded saying that the Star Trek universe is in the same universe as Warhammer 40,000. No. But the Babylon 5 universe could well be.
Again, I can see the Event Horizon being in the 40K universe because
that so obviously is.
Yeah, like they have no Geller field and they went through the warp.
Yep. Yeah, and Phoebe jumped them.
What do you think Darth Vader would do in the Warhammer 40K universe?
He would fucking wreck shop. He'd be a commissar. No, he wouldn't. He'd be a psyker.
No, he'd enter the warp and he would be consumed by it.
What is fucking Bill and Ted are Time Lords.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They just stole a
They
prototype.
pretty much have a police box.
Yes, but it's smaller on the inside.
Because it's malformed, but it can go through time and space. They are time lords.
No, just that one just travels through time.
Well, remember, was it the second one where they went to that one room and it had like their entire their lives immortalized in the Time Lord's room?
Oh, you mean the one that should never have been made?
The second one.
I like the second one.
Yeah. Oh, I hate the second one.
Bill and Ted's excellent.
That's when they died.
Yeah.
Bill and Ted's
Bill and Ted Bogus Adventures too.
Bogus Journey.
Bogus Journey, because Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, they do go to the future where they see that they are famous.
Yeah.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey is when they die. They go to hell. They beat death in a game, and they meet God.
Twister.
Bill Sadler.
Oh, they beat death in multiple games.
Bill Sadler, the guy who played Sloan on Section.
Yeah. They beat him because he was fucking bored and he just wanted some friends.
Hey, can you imagine this? I've got a scene for you. Right. Bill and Ted, right? The telephone booth appears on this lonely stretch of road somewhere in California, right?
Oh God.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Rufus could actually be a Time Lord.
Hold on. They get out, right, and they're looking round. Yeah, there's this housing estate being built, and before they can do anything, this DeLorean crashes into the phone box, smashing it.
Marty, what did we hit? Did we have insurance, Marty? Get out.
Rufus, okay, there's a question here that was actually found that somebody said that Rufus is technically a Time Lord.
I can believe it.
To be a Time Lord, you need A, 2 hearts, B, regeneration.
Nope, you don't need 2 hearts.
You do need 2 hearts because the Time Lords are a sect of an alien race.
Nope,
they're Gallifreyan.
Listen here.
Ursong technically is a Time Lord.
Knocking stuff off of my table. No, apologize, chat.
River
Meow.
Song.
Sniff the microphone.
Meow.
Batman. River Song is technically a Time Lord. She only has a single heart.
She's not a Time Lord.
She has regenerations. She has regenerations.
She's a freak.
Not a Time Lord.
She technically is.
Lord. No, she isn't.
No, she isn't.
Born in the untempered, she was created in the heart.
She's a human who has gained Time Lord energy from the Doctor in a deliberate act. That does not make her a Time Lord.
I thought it was because she was born in the TARDIS.
She was conceived in the TARDIS, yeah.
Conceived in the presence of the untempered schism.
Yeah.
That does not make a Time Lord her make. Time Lords are Gallifreyans. From the dominant civilization on Gallifrey, because not every Gallifreyan is a Time Lord, because many Gallifreyans still live in a hunter-gatherer society.
They're the nobility, if you will.
Yeah, they're essentially the noble classes.
They're the people who live in the cities. There's an entire culture that... What?
The elitists.
Wait, Rufus has a daughter?
Yes. All right, so for the second movie, Musical Adventure.
Hold on. Assassin of the Great is 100% correct.
What?
She is a woman who has been made a Mary Sue by the writers.
I agree. I really think River Song should have never existed.
Brilliant character.
They should have never made her the Doctor's wife. That was dumb.
They should have kept her an entire mystery.
Yes.
Yep.
But
because we already know how she dies.
The biggest Mary Sue in Doctor Who was
Clara.
At the death of the show, really.
Clara.
When Capaldi was robbed of being the Doctor.
Biggest Mary Sue is Clara.
And the female one, what the hell?
Jodie Whittaker.
Thank you, him, yes. Joe Whittaker. That wasn't the Doctor.
Nope.
That was the regeneration of a copy of the Doctor.
That's. I prefer to think of it as a regeneration psychosis, and none of it really happened.
That's how I would write it out. Yes.
Oh shit! It could have worked because remember, wait a minute.
I don't think it could. I don't agree that Time Lords switch genders or races.
Six. You know who six is? Six was the one with the weird ass bow tie, and he would randomly get pissy and go crazy.
I need to watch Bill and Ted again.
Six was
5 was Celery Man.
Six was
6 was Celery Man.
6 was Celery Man. Then it must have been 5.
No, five was Celery Man. 6 was Colin Baker.
Yep,
that's the one.
Right.
That's the one that had the psychosis. He would flip out.
I liked Colin Baker.
Because 7 was the
Do you know the main
umbrella.
reason I like Colin Baker? Do you know the main reason I like Colin Baker?
Why?
Because his assistant was Perry.
Yeah.
I
hate Matt Smith. I hated his rendition. Wait, hold on. This is why I hate Matt Smith. All right, so that woe is me. I'm the last of my kind.
That wasn't Matt Smith.
That was woe is me. I'm the last of my kind. Matt Smith was woe is me.
That was David Tennant.
David Tennant was I'm the survivor. I won the lottery.
No. That was Chris Eccleston.
Again.
I'm the survivor. Matt Smith was the one who was always going moping around being the last of his kind.
Yes.
Matt Smith has pretty much accepted it.
No, he was the one. I'm last of my kind. Woe is me.
No, that was David Tennant.
David Tennant wasn't that when he was the Time Lord victorious. He was the survivor, and Eccleston was. I'm just going to ignore it.
Eccleston was the survivor. Smith was Tennant was the one who kept moping about being the last of his kind because he said it on more than one occasion.
And so did fucking Matt Smith. I'm the last of my kind. What was me?
Not nearly as much, not nearly as whingy. But the thing that they didn't get when they did Jodie Whittaker is no matter how much the Doctor changes, his core personality and identity remain unchanged.
Yeah.
Jodie Whittaker was a completely different character. It wasn't the Doctor at all.
Well, now we have a bi-regeneration, so
which doesn't follow.
Which doesn't make any sense of how Time Lords work.
Do you know in the 80s, Chris Chibnall was absolutely hated by the Doctor Who fan community?
I can see why. He ruined who? Him and
I would really like to travel back in time to find his find his pregnant mother and punch her.
Wow! Oh God, Jesus Christ! Damn.
No, but rather than that, you find his dad just before they get hitched, and you castrate him.
Oh no, got a better idea, and it doesn't involve anybody getting injured.
What?
You find the exact night that he was conceived, and before his parents can get it on, you march a brass band through that bedroom.
Damn. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for coming out.
That worked as well.
I'd like to thank you all for coming out. This is one of the best collection of assholes, dickweeds, and fuck-offs around the internet. I'm glad to call them friends. Huh?
And you were just on about Rotten Corpse there.
No, I was talking about you. You're a dickweed.
I'm not a dickweed. I'm a fuckweed.
Oh, my bad. Same difference.
Yeah. Let's be a fuckweed.
Catch you later, dillweed.
Catch you later, dillweed. Yeah.
I'm just finding myself really liking Dark's avatar.
All right.
Mine?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. The Borg never experienced or expressed emotions until Hugh was reintroduced to them. Picard should have been relieved, court-martialed, and executed for not destroying the Borg when he could.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Do you know what would have been funny? Hold on. Bear with me. Yeah, Hugh reintroduces the emotions and hit to the Borg.
Okay.
Imagine if Hugh had been outrageously gay.
Ew.
Can you imagine what the Borg would have been like?
All right, with that one, I'm ending it. All right, thank you all for coming out. Tomorrow is our Discord day, but Wednesday we have the One Ton Hammer with Tari Diamantis and Genty Maxi on. Thursdays is Johnny Hellcat's stream night. Fridays we have the Sanguine show, and then Saturday is the Hurry show, the Hurry Channel show, and then Sunday is Kefki's. So trust me, you won't want to miss any of those. Please come out and see them.
Saturday night's all right for fighting.
It is.
But yeah, by the way, my picture is actually supposed to be Smiling Jack from
the Freepik pasta.
Yeah.
All right, say goodbyes.
Looks like goodbye. It just reminds me of a woman who's been trapped on a desert island for 10 years.
Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.